Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of the Elm Rochester. This is a map by AE Mapping. It is 206.22 megabytes to download for all platforms. I'm going to start off by reading the description and then we'll go from there. It says Elm Rochester map. The feature that distinguishes it from other maps is the field structure. It also has plains like the actual natural elevations. Some lands have lakes and pits. In addition to the river on the map, water is now flowing from a dried up river, but in some low places flooding is observed. This overflow of water provides a slightly more beautiful atmosphere as an image. The beginning of the large estate as farm owned is reminiscent of the birth story of a farm. Sorry, I think there's probably some translation issues here. When you start the game, you have two pieces of land. One is a small piece of land, and the other is a large piece of land. That's very observant. In this area, you can add all your livestock farms, garages, and warehouses. It is already attached, but if you want, you can sell them all and arrange them according to you. There is not much free space. It is filled with trees. There are not many fields, and the fields are big, so you can work a real farm with big equipment and big materials. New houses and new streets were built in the city. And now if I just scroll down here to get the rest of it in there. New field roads were built. Campground on the top right of the map has been turned into a field. Added new rivers. The cave next to the river has been removed. The floor has been leveled and the field was made. On the map, there are large agricultural lands and a train going in the background there. In the lower part of the highway, small agricultural lands are located in the upper part of the highway on the map. There are two farms on the map, and two farms have two farmhouses. Okay. The small farm includes garages and a silo. In the big farm, it is surrounded by a fence, and there are a few garages and farmhouses inside. The purpose of it being this way for you to use the big farm as you want. The lands are reorganized, and the large lands were divided into pieces. Many vacant, unused lands have been evaluated. Some plots are left empty for grass. All right, let's take a look here in the map. So this is the map. It looks pretty good. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things happening. We are right over here in a new farm mode. We start off with these two chunks. I'm assuming this is the big piece and the small piece. So we have those going for us. Now, I said there's a second farm. I'm not sure. It looks like you can buy most land, not all of it. But where is the second farm going to be at? I wonder. I might actually just buy all the land. Oh, it might be right there. I might buy all the land in the menu here in a second, just so we can see everything we have. But anyhow, that's where you start off in the new farm mode. No custom crops. Everything here looks pretty standard. No custom products on the map. A few pieces of starting equipment. We'll take a look at that stuff in the store in a second. You do start with $100,000 in new farmer mode. No starting loan. No animal pens. There are contracts in the fields you do not own. No production chain starting out. No collectibles on the map. And I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to turn this off. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and fast forward time just up to about noon. There we go. Just so we have the best lighting we can have on the map here. Now, if I go into the store, take a look at our starting equipment. Start off with two John Deere's. One's a 4755 and our 7810. Also Massey Ferguson MF 3670. Also have a Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090H. A header for that and a header trailer. We do have a pickup truck starting out. We have a Welger DK115 trailer. We have a small cultivator, a small seeder, and then we have two 10-winkle weights. So pretty much like base game starting equipment that you get on like Elm Creek or any other map or anything like that. Nothing that is leased, and that's what we got to start. So around the farmyard, we have a water point here, it looks like. I'm assuming. Let's go ahead, let's scroll up to the map here. I zoom in here. Yep, water tank. Yeah, so on our farm, now this is all right across the street, so we can take a look at that in a second. Is that the second farm? That might be the second farm right there, right across the road. Let me go ahead and purchase everything real quick, all the land. Let's make it all, okay. Anything else pop up? Anything else crazy? I don't think so. Okay, but at least now we know everything that's going to be popped up on there. So you have a silo, some storage through there, farmhouse, storage, all that sort of good stuff. And then we have our field over there. And this is the starting farm. So across this way here, this is not the starting farm. This is more area over here. So here we have, what do we have here? Train rental point. So you can rent the train there, which is great. And I believe this is just a decorative building. And then over here, I think this is our second farm, which is right across the street. We do have a way station, two electric charging stations there, another farmhouse, storage there. We have this storage right here, which should be empty up storage there. Fuel tank. We have a biomethane station, water, power washer there. We have a repair trigger over here, which is nice. Then we have a hay loft here. Big open space here, and then we also have a pallet storage right here. So this would be really nice to buy if you had the new or starting if you're starting out new farm mode, this would be a good area to kind of purchase. But there you go. What we are going to do now, we're going to hop in a truck and our little pickup truck that we have over here. We'll just hop this run over to it. And then we are going to drive around the map a little bit, and we'll end with a flyover of the map. Okay, so we will probably come out this way. Just drive down here. We'll take a look at this, drive up this way. I think these are just little houses through here, and then we'll drive around this way, head up. We might dip over to take a look at the bakery, and then head up this way, kind of work our way around, up over to here, and maybe into here. We might be able to see everything on that kind of circuit, kind of semi-half partial circuit there. I might be able to see everything that we need to see. Is that another? Oh, those are our weights over there. I was like, what are those over there in the corner? But they're just our weights. Come out of our farm and head this direction here. Big old sell point here, it looks like. This is a grain mill? Feed and Grain South sell point. So we have the Feed and Grain South sell point right here, which is great. We're going to take this nice windy road through here. Nice little water feature here. I like that. Looks great. I thought that was a deer running back there. I think it was. We have a nice little windy road here. Some little houses and stuff along here. Drive through here. Good detail. And right here, it looks like we have our furniture factory, or carpentry point. Yep, carpentry point there. Now we want to head, yeah, we'll take a right and go up that way. Nice railroad bridge there. Head up this way on this road. A lot of good wide open space. I think a lot of you guys actually really enjoy this map if you guys get on it and take a look at it. Fairly worker friendly as well. All right, so we got a lot going on right here, at least on the map. I don't think there's actually a ton going on right here. We have, obviously, the Goldcrest Valley sell point, which is going to be from the railroad. We have Grainpool East for the railroad. That's so you can put stuff onto the railroad there. And we have the Rent Train point. And then over here, we also have a lime station. So lime station just on the other side of this building here. And then as we head up this direction, we have ourselves on the right-hand side, we have a great processing unit and then debris crusher. Great processor. Debris crusher right there. If we continue up this way, we also have the oil mill, which just looks very Elm Creek-esque. This is literally the exact layout of Elm Creek. This side here, this is taken from Elm Creek. Yep, this is exactly Elm Creek. If we come up here this way, that goes towards off the map. There's cars doing some crazy jumps and stuff over there. It just kind of looks like. We're going to take a left here, and then we are going to take... Well, the bakery is straight out that way, so let's just drive out a little bit so you guys can kind of get a view of it. But if we head out this road, yeah, right there in the corner, you can see we got the bakery right there and a couple other different places. We'll loop around, but none of those are sell points except for the bakery, so the bakery is the one that actually matters over there. Now we're going to head up this way and take a left. This nice little road here. This looks like our BGA coming up. We'll double check that in a second. Yeah, so what do we have up here? Yep, BGA, we have a biomethane station and an electric charging station. So all of our green energy sources are happening right here. We'll continue past all of this. Get out this way. Have a decorative building there. Yeah, this feels like a modified Elm Creek is what it feels like being on here. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Got some nice little grass fields on the left-hand side. Trees, decorative areas, everything like that. These trees are not for forestry for sure. They would be a pain to do forestry work with. All right, then what do we have up here? So we're up here at the top. We have the spinnery on the right-hand side coming up. This is just a lot with some stuff going on, just decorative. Spinnery on the right-hand side here. Yeah, right there's our spinnery. Nice little park. I like that park. I think that's also from Elm Creek. I could be wrong. Then we have the animal dealer sell point, which is just right down there in that yard. I'm not going to drive down there. You can see the sell point on the left and then the animal dealer right there on the right. So let's drive past this area. Nice decorative rock formations. There might be some tunnels and stuff under there, but I'm not sure. And where do we want to head? Yeah, we're just going to keep looping our way down here. And yeah, we just want to follow this path all the way out. So next thing we have is the grain mill, and then we'll drive out this way. So that's kind of our plan for our drive through here. I think this region is from Elm Creek as well. I don't want to keep saying that because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to cut this corner here because we don't need to drive that way. This all feels very and looks very Elm Creek-esque. Here's the grain mill here. This is a little bit different than Elm Creek, though, for sure. Some of this, for sure. Some of this is arranged very differently. I do like this kind of high up area over here, looking down on some of the fields. I think that's very, very nifty. I like that. Here we go, back on a real road. Drive. I'm just going to cut the corner again just to save some time. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. Nope, we made it. Okay, perfect. And then actually I'm going to cut this corner as well because this cuts way down this way. Because we want to get to the next thing on the map here. Oh, there was a little path there anyways. But there we go. Cut that. I'll probably save just a minute there, which is good. Curving around here, just decorative stuff through here. Nice little bridge area. Ooh, got a little air on it. Got to be careful. There's the river. I like the river. River looks great going through there. Ooh, that car pulled out in front of me. Yeah, that one's kind of on you, car. Now, as we head out this direction, we have ourselves the sawmill point out here. So we'll just head up here, take a look at it. This is the identical sawmill to Elm Creek. That much I know. Here's the sawmill right here. Or at least most of it's identical. This entrance definitely looks familiar. Do we want to go right here? No, we'll head back and then head down this way, and then we'll kind of try to hit everything down here in this corner. That's what's left. We might hit a couple of the peripheral things, like these guys down here and then that guy right there on the fly through. But we'll head down this road, and then we'll take a look at some of this stuff. Yeah. And then we'll call it a tour at that point. I think that'll be the plan. Good looking forestry trees in there. You can do some forestry there, that's for sure. I'm just going to cut another corner. Don't mind me cutting corners left to right. Everything's fine. Ooh, no. That was close. Too much speed. Yep, that definitely could have been worse. That's fine. Everything's great. Moving on with my life. Oh, we wanted to take a turn back there, maybe? Can this go? Can we sneak through this, potentially? Yeah, we can get out of this. There we go. So up over here, this is the road I meant to turn on, is this guy right here. So here we have the restaurant sell point, looks like fast food diner. What is it calling it here? Fast food restaurant. Then we have the grocery mart sell point in there as well. And this heads straight out and down to, I believe, our vehicle shop. And here it is. Here is our vehicle shop. Boom. Vehicle shop right here for us. Perfect. All looking good. Plenty of space on there. Yeah, plenty of space on there. The entrance isn't super wide, so it might be a little tricky to get some larger equipment out, but for the most part, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm just going to cruise right down through here on the road that I meant to take the first left on. All right, now we're going to take a left here. Now, if we took this right here, that would take us out to the Johnson Farmers Market, but we're going to keep going straight. Left-hand side here, we have the bowling alley sell point. And that's, again, Johnson Farmers Market out there. Then down here, we have the dairy and the cereal factory. So I can see the dairy on the left, and there's the cereal factory. There's the dairy. Beautiful. Big old dairy. And then here is the cereal factory on the right-hand side. And that is... Let's go ahead and just hop into flight mode here. I think it's time for flight mode. So, things we haven't seen. Johnson Farmer Market, right out here. I like this little lot that they have set up for it. That's a nice area. And then if we go this way, we have another train area down here. And then down here at the very bottom, we have South Valley Biomass Energy. It's going to be way down here. Yep, just right here at the edge of the map. South Valley Biomass Energy. And that is the map. We've seen all of it. We'll just do a quick flyover. We got one of our grain sell points down here. Here's a nice decorative lake area, which I really like, with a nice little housing around it. Really like that little area down there. Big fields, big fields. Grain area here. Then we have going through the kind of Elm Creek through here, the town. Biogas plant up here. And then up here we kind of have some rocky plains and stuff like that. Some of the cooler stuff over here. A lot of good decorative buildings in this map, I think, to make it feel like there's a lot going on, which is cool. And this is kind of a cool little farmyard in here. I don't know if you can you buy this? You can. Oh, you can't, actually. You can't buy that, but you can buy the area around it. So that's kind of nifty. It'd be kind of cool if you could buy that. I would love to have a farm up in there. Little abandoned barn there, tower, plenty of rock formations and stuff like that. Nice river running through the map. I like that. Yeah, good looking map. I like it. Good looking map. I think a lot of you guys really like this, especially if you enjoyed Elm Creek. This is like a better version of Elm Creek, or a different version of Elm Creek, which is pretty cool. And our starting farm down here, again, you probably want to buy this area across the way, but you have this chunk of land in this field starting out. But yeah, it looks great. There you guys go. That is the map tour. That is the Elm Rochester. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that follow button as well if you're watching on Facebook. And make sure you guys drop a like down below as well. Did I say that already? I'm already off my pace and just saying crazy things now. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Farmer Cop. I'll see you guys in the next map tour.